Hello friends. So as you can see by the title there, I'm in sorry about all the traffic noise. I'm in downtown Raleigh, in what is Raleigh, what for us is called the southeast part of town, which means Blacktown, which means, if you're politically correct, African American side of town. You know what I mean by that. And I'm really trying to decide how much to say today. You typically tune in to me to watch me paint, and I am going to paint. There's a very particular reason why I'm painting a statue. See it there? Why I'm painting a statue of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Well, I'm this far into it. I guess I'm going to have to say something. We've all been watching the news. We're all deeply troubled by the state of race relations in America. I'm gonna be arrogant. I hope not. I'm gonna be forthright for a minute. I think I know what the first step and the answer. I know what the answer is. How's that for chutzpah? Good Jewish word. I know what needs to happen first. I think. I believe. You know. I know I'm not right, but about things, but I think I'm right. Here it is. What's needed in America is for good white people. By that I mean people who have dealt with their own racism to the extent that they possibly can, as much as they fully can. They are not racist, they don't have racist attitudes. Nobody's perfect, nobody's perfect. So for somebody to say, I'm not a racist, okay, but I would say I'm essentially not racist. That doesn't mean I don't have racist moments, I do. But I'm essentially not a racist. I've dealt with that in my own life, but that's not the thing that our black brothers and sisters need to hear. What they need to hear is this, and this is the key, is for good, quote unquote, good white people to apologize, like I'm doing right now, for my own racist attitudes, whenever, wherever. Wrong, bad, evil, wicked, painful, uncalled for. I do apologize for that, I repent of that, and I want to not do that as much as possible. Number two, once that's over with, this is even more important. I want to, on behalf of all the white people in the world, and on behalf of all the white people in America, and especially on behalf of all the white people in Raleigh, North Carolina, I want to do the same thing. My ancestors, my cousins, my aunts and uncles by the dozens, I want to repent and apologize for the racist attitudes of my ancestors. Because I have white skin, I have received immense advantage in our culture. And I admit that, and it's wrong. I don't know what to do beyond that. You know, I want to rectify that. But all I know is the first step is for people like you and me. If you're not a racist, join me in this. Next time you have the chance to encounter an African-American brother or sister, apologize. Apologize for yourself, and then apologize for white people. Repent. That means turn around. Not only just say, I feel bad, which I do. Not just say, I wish I hadn't done it, which is true. I wish they hadn't done it. I wish my ancestors had not done it. I do wish that. But my goal, my hope, my dream is to turn around in whatever way I can, whatever you can. Okay, so that's my political. It's not really political, it's spiritual. You don't have to be a religious believer person to do this. But you have to be conversant with invisible realities. A pall, a cloud hangs over our nation because of the iniquities. Can I use that old-fashioned word? Because of the iniquities of our ancestors. And it won't be until people like you and me take a hold of that and stop saying, here, I'm sure about this, I'm positive about this. White people, you good white people, stop saying, I'm not a racist, I'm not a racist, I'm not a racist. Stop saying that. Stop saying that. That causes more harm than good. What you need to say is, I'm trying not to be a racist. I'm going to try as hard as I can not to have racist attitudes and actions. But I confess that I am, to some degree. That's number one. And then, apologize and repent and confess the sins. If you, can I use that religious word? Call it whatever you want. The what's the word? Unwise actions and decisions of my forebears. Whew, okay. Enough of the preaching. That's what that was. Hope that doesn't offend anybody. Now I'm going to start painting. Yahoo! So there's what the scene, if you will, the subject matter. The lighting is quite poor right now. So my challenge will be to take a an image that has poor lighting and give it a razzle-dazzle. Okay, here we go. The end just flew off. That was not supposed to happen. When you flick your brushes, you're not supposed to flick your brushes. Okay, all is well. Okay. I failed to bring my long-handled brushes with me. Rats. So I'm gonna have to go see with these normal brushes. Hang up on these guys. My buddy Keith is here. Woohoo!
What's up? How you doing, man? You doing all right? Good to see you, man. How's everything, man? Good. It looks good so far. I already know where you're going with it. You think it's gonna rain? I got my kids with me. Oh, do you? Yeah. It sounds like it's gonna rain. Oh, man. I got a little bit of cover. Okay. Good to see you. What up, man? I'm about to sit right there.
Good. That's going great. Fantastic. Oh, thank you. Thank you. You know, you ever watch my
we already know it existed, racism existed.
But what white people need to stop saying, and that's what I think you know, every important thing is what we need white people to do, not what's going on.
Right.
I'm not racist.
Yeah.
You want to stop it?
Right.
Am I right? Am I right?
Yes, I do.
Because you go...
Because I feel it, you know. But what happened, you know, like, it's still unapologetic, you know.
You're not pretty dumb.
I'm looking right at you. That's why I'm playing. I'm looking right on the side. You know you my mentor.
Anyway, so thanks for letting me get that out.
Yeah, for
I
sure.
thought about making a sign and coming here and laying on my face.
Oh, man.
I really did. But then I thought, let me
Man, get scared.
make yourself righteous or something. So I thought, the best thing to do is get out.
Whatever you want to do, I'm going to
Thank
get my
you.
kid right there.
Okay, go. Get him. Hello, beautiful girl. Tinsley. I've heard about these kids being here. Sweet.
Man. Time flies, man.
It does.
She was nowhere even thought about when we met.
Yeah. Do you know how to stand like this? That's a good first lesson. And then when you become an adult, you have to
Stay on just the day right quick.
Oh, here.
Yeah, this will start something right here. You see that? One.
Yay.
Oh man, good seeing you.
So as soon as I decided to come back here,
You know it. That's how we do it.
you can help me think. You did run
You know how to create like
we'll make it up. And the other is
I'm not using the leaf right here. This is the part. That's my girl. Not bottom there. Maybe not. It might be on some kind of duty. We don't want to make it work too hard. You know, they're gonna look at each other like, what do you think?
That's right.
I was thinking